The Attorney General here is Mark Speakman MP, New South Wales, Australia, the Attorney General. So I'm going to explain at the end. The Australian government's funding is up to the number of enrollment. But nursing faculty UTS enrolls in over 2,000 students each year. Amazing. Other university nursing faculty, they just enroll 50 or 80 students, but UTS over 2,000 students. But important thing is more than 50%, even 60% of them are international students. The international students pay much more than local students. So, Attorney General, Professor John Daly, and UTS, they work together and making money through UTS, university. Okay, let me explain. But why? Why the John Daly tried to terminate the nursing students as many as possible? You could figure out. This is based on my true story. Everything is true and fact. We can take these clinical subjects after we complete assessment and therapeutic in healthcare 2. We call ATHC 2. ATHC 2 is a prerequisite subject for other 92319 family and children's nursing, 92322 medical surgical nursing, 92323 fundamentals of mental health nursing at UTS. But this is my record. If you see the bottom, assessment therapeutic in health and care 2, ATHC 2, I fail. But I could enroll. UTS enroll 3 clinical subjects. It's so strange, isn't it? How could I, enroll in these 3 clinical subjects although I failed? It was in April 2016. Kelly-Anne Eyre, Director, Clinical Practice and Nursing Faculty at UTS, she called me and they asked me to come over. So 3 people, I don't know one person who she is. 3 people got together and then Miss Eyre told me, Professor John Daly and Professor Joanne Gray decided to treat me very specially. Oh, I was so innocent. And I believed, trust her. And UTS allow you to enroll in the 3 clinical subjects, although you did not pass the ATHC 2. That's what Ms. Eyre told me. Oh, amazing. Even, the professors, the breaching the policy, and then they wanted to treat me so nicely. So I said, oh, thank you very much, professors. I feel so honored. And then I'll do all my best. And I'll study, and then without sleeping, I will do. I was so happy. Wow. Soon, Jackie Weiss, she is a director, student administration unit, emailed me. And attaching the enrollment advice. And then CC to Peter Booth. Here, can you see the Peter Booth? Peter Booth is the provost. And Michelle Coleman, she was, is the provost's secretary. But now he's retired. Centrelink will be advised of your part-time re-enrollment next Wednesday. Should you wish to advise them earlier, please find out attached enrollment advice. Even, UTS treated Centrelink, for UTS to enroll me. How honored! I felt so honored. And then if we see the enrollment advice, or April 14, year 2016, the Jackie Wise sent, you see, the second half of year 2016, and then 3 clinical subjects: family and children nursing, medical surgical nursing, fundamentals of mental nursing, and professionalism in context. That professionalism in context is the knowledge subject, no clinical subject. So I was enrolled. And also, even year 2017, UTS enrolled, is like, even I failed in the ATHS2 too. How amazing. So amazing. And then I studied very hard. You can see the email exchange. Claire Fraser, she's a great lecturer for family and children's nursing. And then she emailed me. It was 23rd of November, year 2016. Spring semester starts in nearly August, September, October, November. I slept less than 3 hours. Usually clinical subjects we only take 2 per semester. Even we take 2 clinical subjects per semester is really hard, very, very heavy subject. And then I studied very hard. And also Vicky Stanton, she was my tutor, the mental health, and then you are on the roll of my Thursday 10 a.m. class already, group 5. And then she said it was 29th of July. And also 23rd of August, Joseph Burr, the medical surgical nursing, the tutor said, emailed me. You can see. So I completed. I studied so much, so hard. Oh, I know. I can vividly remember. But what happened is, on 21st of December, year 2016, UTS terminated my enrollment. The detailed story is, you can see the story 5, my another video clip. Mr. Konati at New South Wales Ombudsman said Professor John Daly at UTS had planned to exclude me in September, already in September year 2015. September year 2015, the John Daly planned to exclude me, but Professor John Daly allowed me to take 3 clinical subjects for year 2016 spring, but he terminated the year 21st of December year 2016. How horrible! If Professor John Daly wanted to plan to exclude me, she shouldn't she shouldn't treat me especially it's by making me study so much, so hard. So I asked the New South Wales Ombudsman to investigate it's Professor John Daly's misconduct. However, what happened is New South Wales Ombudsman refused to investigate Professor John Daly and UTS conduct because Attorney General Marcus Speakman rejected. He sent a letter. It is not the rule of Attorney General to intervene in individual private legal matters. You can see is my other video clip. UTS disclosed my incorrect health information. UTS disclosed I'm an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't even drink alcohol. But that proceedings has nothing to do with John Daly's the conduct. It's a 3 clinical subject. Unbelievable. More unbelievable story. So the story 5, I explained how UTS's exclusive team worked to exclude me. Annie Dwyer, Shirley Alexander, John Daly, and Professor Joanne Gray and Kelly-Anne Eyre worked together. And UTS put my incorrect information in the system to allocate it at 7A acute assessment unit. 7A acute assessment unit is not for first-year nursing students. But in order to put me, UTS put the incorrect data, nursing 3. John Daly requested. Even on 14th of September year 2016, Mr. Anthony Tompkins, he's a great person, Director Nursing and Midwifery at Northern Sydney Local Health District, informed me that Professor John Daly even requested the nurses at Royal North Shore Hospital 7A Acute Assessment Unit to give me a negative feedback. Unbelievable. John Daly, Professor John Daly, how unethical. And I really want to highlight this page. This is my HEX record. You know, 4 subjects I was enrolled, but UTS did not report my 3 clinical subjects for the HEX HC. HEX is, the HEX is I didn't pay. It's local students. I borrowed the money from the government, the HEX. But 92325, you can see the top, and professional context, the UTS report, August 26th of August, before census date, $782 per subject, but not three subjects. So that means even from the beginning, when Kelly-Anne Eyre said Professor John Daly, Joanne Gray wants to treat me specially, that day even they already knew. And then probably they would have laughed at seeing me study very hard. Overall, I had the distinctions. Oh, I studied so much for nothing. Unbelievable. I've got the reference number E/219-18057 from the New South Wales Ombudsman. New South Wales Ombudsman Emma Lambert. Please provide copies of any relevant documents. It's about the UTS conduct. So New South Wales was willing to investigate the conduct of John Daly at UTS and the nursing faculty. However, Attorney General Mark Speakman MP ordered New South Wales Ombudsman not to investigate UTS. Why? Can you guess the reason? I think you could guess the reason. We go back to the front page. QS World University Ranking year 2018. A lot of international students seek looking for this website when they choose the university. So that information is important. But University of Technology Sydney Nursing ranking number 7 year 2018 is quite high, and then also ranking number 1 in Australia as a nursing faculty. Nursing faculty UTS enrolls, as I told you, over 2,000 students each year. More than 60 students of them are international students from overseas. They pay a lot. So UTS and Australia making a lot of money through the international students. So Australian government's funding is up to the number of enrollment. So the UTS received huge amount of funding. Even UTS has got the fraudulent enrollment policy, as I explained in other video clip. And then UTS has a lot of money. So all years, more than 6 years, every day they are under the construction. They're making new buildings expanding. So they can attract the overseas students, more overseas students, and then nursing faculty devote a lot, the most. But one thing problem is, if the number of if too many UTS nursing students graduate, the numbers of nurses will be increased. Then it can be a big problem. The government maybe is stop UTS from enrolling a lot of students. So Professor John Daly tried to terminate the nursing students as many as possible. Even Professor John Daly used UTS psychologist. I'm going to continue for the next video how John Daly used the UTS psychologist to terminate nursing students. So now you understand. It's so amazing. New South Wales Ombudsman doesn't investigate the conduct. Even its policy, even Act says, Ombudsman Act says they have to. But Attorney General stops for making money and justice. What is more important here? Money, justice? I think we have to think.